All right, football fans, the reigning NFC champs take their wings to Foxborough to take on an always stout defense of the New England Patriots. This will be a quintessential high-flying offense versus a perennial stingy defense. Jalen Hurts had an MVP-type season that led to a Super Bowl appearance last year. The Birds are pretty much intact from a season ago, but they did lose valuable assets RB1 Miles Sanders and breakout D tackle Javon Hargraves. They do, however, bring in a new offensive coordinator, Brian Johnson, and having to take on Belichick in his debut is no easy task. It will be interesting to see how Johnson uses Hurts. Will he continue to run as much as he did in previous seasons? Or is our homie going to rely more on A.J. Brown and Devontae Smith and underrated tight end Dallas Goedert? Hurts proved he can let it rip down the field, posting a bomb AF 22-6 TD to interception ratio and a 101 passer rating. To juxtapose an offense so bright you need to tint your sunglasses is a punch in your mom's face top 10 defense. The Patriots ranked 11th in points per game and 8th in yards allowed. Those numbers would be even better if Mac Jones didn't spend as much time on his back as your sister's sus BFF. The Pats are bringing back pretty much their entire defense. They were incredible against the run, so the Eagles are really going to have to rely on the short pass game if they want to continuously move the sticks. Luckily for the Bird Gang, they have one of the best offensive lines in football over the past decade, thanks to savant O-line coach Jeff Statland, who has turned Jason Peters, Lane Johnson, and Jason Kelsey into first ballot Hall of Famers. But to counter that, the Pats defense led by Matthew Judon and his 15.5 sacks last year are going to continue to bring the pressure all night long. Deatrich Wise is no slouch either, posting 7.5 sacks and nearly 60 tackles, helping New England post the third most sacks in the NFL. There is no doubt in my mind that this game will be won and lost in the trenches, but you can only hold an audience's attention for so long talking about dudes weighing in over 300 pounds, and that could eat my little bitch ass up quicker than Johnny Chestnut sucks down 47 hot dogs on a Sunday morning. Speaking of hot dogs, a chili cheese dog sounds pretty good right now. What am I talking about again? Oh yeah, it's football season. Duh. As far as the Pats offense is concerned, Bill O'Brien is back calling the plays and look for Mac Jones to feed the tight ends like... Sorry, I'm out of food jokes. Babe, I'm hungry! I'm totally just kidding. My wife can't cook at all. She actually got cast on Worst Cooks in America and they had to kick her off the show for liability purposes. Sorry, babe. All jokes aside, let's get back to football. It's a shit or get off the pot season for Mac Jones at the quarterback position for the Patriots. We all know Bill Belichick is not necessarily the most patient guy in the world. So, the Pats brought in Juju Smith-Schuster to take over that wide receiver 1 role, but there are some questions about his knees. One recent article said one of his knees could blow up at any second, so we'll see how that situation plays out over the season. The Eagles' defense was stingy last year and somehow were able to bring back both corners Darius Slay and James Bradbury. The Eagles have an elite front seven that includes Brandon Graham, Fletcher Cox, Hassan Reddick, and Josh Sweat, who all helped the Birds hit 70 sacks last season, the highest in the entire NFL, over a dozen more than the next closest team. Georgia North will be in town as well, including first-round picks, D-tackle Jalen Carter and outside linebacker Nolan Smith. These guys, including Nakobe Dean, should bring that powerhouse Georgia defense to the Philadelphia Eagles. I think Mac Jones and the New England offensive line are going to have their hands full as a fat kid at a cheesesteak buffet. And that's why I like the Eagles to win here 31-17. If you guys like these kind of NFL breakdowns, I can do more games. Let me know in the comments below. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and we'll catch you on the next one. Peace!